All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. It's a beautiful early fall morning. I'd say late summer, but we're actually into fall now, and we're gonna try to force some topwater today. It's not always easy to force a topwater bite, but you know, we're gonna try it. We're gonna be really bold with it because I think it's gonna be the best way for us to catch fish. You know, as we're in this late September, early October time period, it's one of the best ways to catch them. I'm with my buddy Drew here.
How's it going, guys?
He's got a great channel on YouTube. It's Southwest Fishing. If you're not following it already, make sure that you go check that out. And yeah, we're gonna just tear up this lake with some buzzbait, some topwater, and see what we can find. If you guys haven't already done it, please subscribe to the channel, and let's get after it and catch some fish.
Oh, the little frog. That is sick.
He just kissed it.
Dude, just smacking it. That was sick.
Way to go, dude. We are on the board.
Bad fish.
So there's the first one for Drew. You could see the shad all up in here. There's some herons. He was out off the bank a little bit.
Yeah. Not bad. Pretty solid. Little guy. Good start.
Finally got one kind of where he was supposed to be.
Nice.
Solid fish on the buzzbait, guys. All right. Yeah, he was up on the bank a little bit more. This morning, what we're doing is we're just covering a ton of water. Drew and I, you know, we started back on a big flat. He's had a couple blow-ups on a little frog. That's the first blow-up I've had on the buzzbait, but we're just covering lots and lots of water. And we've made our way back into this pocket here. As you guys can see, there's just tons of brush in the water. So much brush in the water. And with that being said, you've got to cover a lot of water because the fish could literally be anywhere. It's one of the frustrating things about fishing a flooded lake. It's cool, but it's also frustrating. It's cool because you can catch one anywhere, but it's also frustrating because you could catch one anywhere. Both of Drew's bites came out on the outside edge of the wood, and that one was right up on the bank. All that to just basically, all that tells me is we just need to keep making lots of casts and covering a lot of water. Oh, he missed it. You got your fluke, dude? You could throw that back in there. Well, that's the first bite in a minute, guys, so that's a good sign. We're waiting for that sun to get up and it to warm up. These fish are going to start chasing dragonflies. Let's see if Drew can catch that thing on the follow-up. Dang. God. I was watching you. I don't know if it's the same one or not. If he's the same one, he swam a good 20 yards, but
that's sweet.
There's some life. Typically, guys, I like to throw a buzzbait with a toad on the back. But today we've just got a basic skirt, and the reason for that is this dragonfly deal. I feel like this skirt, especially with a scale pattern in it, looks a lot more like dragonfly than a toad. Now, a lot of times, I don't know if that fish is analyzing in its brain the difference between a skirt and a toad and a dragonfly and a shad, but it's kind of a unique Western deal. I've seen it a little bit in Texas before also, but they get really dialed in on these dragonflies this time of day, and I like my buzzbait to kind of look like them. The disadvantage to throwing a skirt over a toad is castability, as I fight through these trees right there. But if you have a toad on the back of your buzzbait, you can cast it a lot further and have more control with your casts in tight quarters just from that extra weight that it gives you. We're sacrificing that today. Got him. Drew's hooked up.
Sick. I watched him come right off that limb.
Nice, dude. We're getting a little bit better area here.
Little, dude. That's awesome. Not too chatty. Pretty sweet.
Good job, bro.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Mentally wearing.
Yeah, that's very true. Oh, good one too, bro.
That was freaking gnarly.
Boy, he smoked it. I thought he was about 5 times that size, though.
Dude,
that's cool.
That was freaking gnarly. These fish over here in the middle of the lake, they're a lot cooler.
Yeah, I like them a lot better than the ones we had going this morning. Gosh. I think I saw him show himself a minute ago.
And that sounded like a nice little...
It did. Oh, he's not that big.
That's cool.
Little rascal. I don't think he's gonna give me 3 chances. Nope. Okay, so we're kind of mid-morning here, and overall it's been all right. We've had, I don't know, 8 or 9 blow-ups, missed a couple and caught the rest. What Drew and I are noticing is you're in an area and it's completely dead, or it's pretty good. What I mean by that is, like, if you pull into an area and you're seeing either shad or dragonflies, you're probably going to get bit. And if you get bit once, you're probably going to get bit a few times. That's, the 2 areas that we've had multiple bites. We've had 3, 4, 5 bites in each of those areas. We've been to like 5 or 6 other spots, not seen anything, not caught anything. So, we pulled into an area just now. We fished for like 5 minutes and didn't see any life at all. We're pulling the plug and going to the next one. Ooh. God dang it, man. I waited forever for him to get it too. I didn't think he had it, so I waited and waited, and my line took off and he didn't have it. Oh,
That was a good one.
right out of that tree.
Oh,
Good one, wasn't it?
that was,
Oh,
dang it.
you're so close.
Just a little.
So close. That was a good fish.
Yeah, that was.
Looked like a bowling ball getting dropped in the water. Yeah.
Oh,
All right, guys, so what we're doing out here to catch these fish is we are throwing topwaters, primarily buzzbaits. We've gone to almost exclusively to the buzzbait. We're gonna fish just a little bit longer, and the whole thing we're trying to imitate right now is a dragonfly. It seems kind of crazy. I know a lot of folks watching this back east have never seen a bass eat a dragonfly. They eat them, and they eat them a lot this time of year. What you need is clear water. You need the water to be cool enough for the bass to have made it back into the pockets, which it's just happening. We're just on the front edge of this thing. And then you need the air still to be warm enough for the dragonflies to be buzzing around. So usually, like in the morning, I'm gonna start with a shad pattern, buzzbait, and then as the sun gets higher, I'm going to go to something that looks more like a dragonfly, something that's got a scale pattern. A lot of the flies buzzing around right now are kind of reddish, orangish brown, so I've got kind of an orange and brown, orange and green pumpkin skirt on this buzzbait right here. And the cover's nasty. I mean, you can see how gnarly this cover is, so I'm really Drew and I are both just throwing straight braid. This is straight 40-pound braid. It's a 7.3 medium heavy action rod from Abu Garcia, and this is actually the Justin Lucas topwater rod. It's got a softer tip than most medium heavies, so like, you know, you got a high pressure day like today, a lot of times the fish aren't eating that buzzbait super great, like they're not crushing it, they're just barely nipping at it. This is going to help you get a few of those fish that don't quite take the bait in as far, with having a little softer tip. But kind of a unique way to catch fish. We're not going to be out too much longer, but it's only going to get better. We're here in late September, and it's only going to get better. October's a fantastic month to do this. November, you stop seeing them kind of chase these dragonflies, so it's a fun way to fish. All right, guys, well, we finally got the one we were looking for. I turned the dang camera off. We're about to pull the plug, and that's a nice one right there. Just came up and barely kissed the bait. It's been a fun day. You know, we ended up catching, I don't know, we had probably 12 blow-ups, caught somewhere between 8 or 10 fish, probably closer to 8, and we just fished the morning. It's about 11 o'clock. We're about to pull the plug on the day, but a nice way to end it. Came on the buzzbait again on the dragonfly skirt color. Thanks again, Drew. That's
Oh yeah, no problem, man. It was a ball coming out here with all the activity that we've had today. You know, we haven't loaded up, but I mean, we did pretty well, and I had a lot of fun.
Heck yeah, yeah, for sure. It's only gonna get better out here, guys. So if you have the chance, any of our local Arizona lakes, and it's not something to overlook if you live anywhere in the Southwest, this dragonfly bite is going to continue to get better for the rest of the month. Make sure that you guys are following Drew at Southwest Fishing on YouTube, and he's going to actually post a video today too. If you want to see that last fish catch, you'll be able to see it on his page, since I was too dumb to have the camera rolling. So check out that last fish catch on his video, and we'll be back at you guys soon.